Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and I'm in the M41. Yes, that's me. I'm in the M41 HMC, the Tier 5 American SPG, and we're on mines.
Let's go.
Okay, battle's commenced, and I'm headed off for Nigel's spot. Now, most of you may know about this spot already, but Nigel's spot is a spot that I discovered whilst I was playing on mines, and it's quite powerful. I actually discovered it by accident, but I find I've taught it to other people, and since they've managed to get some pretty spectacular results as a result of using this position. Now my Arty's refusing to turn. It is turning now, so it's gradually getting the field of view into play. Right, okay, I've lined it up. I'm happy with this. Panzer IV H is in the centre. Now you can see Nigel's spot actually enables you to shoot on tanks that are sitting behind the rock in the centre of the map. So as they come out, if they line up, there's a B1 there, a French heavy. I fire around him. That was a bit badly aimed actually. Went right in front of the B1. But that Panzer IV H is coming to view again. I'm almost reloaded. He thinks he's perfectly safe sitting behind that rock. He can't be fired upon. But of course he's totally wrong. And round goes out, and he's out of the game. So he's now discovered that sitting behind that rock is not safe at all. In fact, it's actually very, very dangerous. And of course the B1 is hurriedly making his way up onto the hill into the mine area, because he doesn't want the same thing to happen to him. Oh dear, he's wrong. He's dead too. Now that's 2 kills with 2 shots. Can we get a third? Come on, Mr. T67, come on out. We want to play. I've got a shell with your name on it. Really, I won't hurt you much. It'll be over in a second. No. Oh, look. There's an enemy tank there. I wonder if he'll like my special delivery. It's an SU-85. Okay. Special delivery, Mr. SU-85. And he's gone. 230 hit points, and he's out the game. Mr. Reaper. Mr. Reaper. Okay, we've got a SAL 42. He's taken out. We've got an OI's in the village. And he's about to receive another of my special parcels. 155mm in size. Rounds out, and the shell goes in, hits the OI directly, and he's backing off. He doesn't like it. You see, this position is incredibly powerful. You can hit the village, you can hit the hill, you can hit the approaches to the hill. It's very powerful indeed. Almost reloaded. Bye bye, Mr. OI, and he's out the game. Oh, Mr. Churchill, he's come as well. Can I deliver a parcel to you too? Oh, yes, please. I've got a special parcel. I'll put your name on it. Yes, stay there. Just want to deliver the parcel to you. And whack, right into the side. Would you like another one? I don't think he wants another one. I think he's trying to get away. He's trying to run away as fast as he can. Stay there, Mr. Churchill. That's it, stay there. Another one coming, here we go. And he's gone too. 362 hit points, 5 kills in, not very long indeed. The battle's only been going 4 minutes. And it's now 3 Arty and 1 tank destroyer on their side, versus 2 Arty, a tank destroyer and a medium tank on my side. Now I move out because that gives me a better angle to attack the enemy cap. I now know that the 3 Arty obviously are not going to move, and the Wolverine was last seen in grid square K5. So all I need to do now is wait for my team to get sight on that Wolverine, and I can put a round into him. So we're on for a top gun if the enemy appears. And they've decided to hide. Oh, there's one of them. The AMX. And he's been spotted by the T-34. And I'm trying to dial in the aim as quickly as I can. The SU-122 fires at him. I fire at him and miss. I think the T-34 is going to have him for breakfast. Yeah, he's getting ready. Now, that's the other thing about this position, is you can actually fire over the top of the hill onto the other side of the map. It's such a powerful position. Anything that's on the fast side, just as easy to hit. So I decided to put myself in a bush because I don't want to be surprised suddenly, and I started to go counter battery. I'm looking now for the enemy Arty, see if I can find them. I'm looking at the individual bushes. Obviously I'm going to try a speculative shot, and the AMX suddenly appears again, so I decide to abandon that counter battery and go after the AMX. Trying to dial the aim in. He's behind that building. Remember, I've got a top gun if I get this kill. There, I can see some buildings being destroyed off to the left. Suddenly dawns on me he's actually moved. And he's right behind, and he's taken out before I can fire. That means there's just two Artys, a tank destroyer, and I'm aiming at the bush that I was firing at before, or going to fire at before. I wonder if somebody's in the bush. Can't see any tracer. Fire around into the bush. No joy. So I aim for the next bush, the most obvious sight. But I get distracted. The SU-85 is going up the other side, so he might spot the Wolverine. And I'm trying to help him, if he does spot the Wolverine, by putting a round into it. Can't see it. There he is. Now aim. Trying to get the round behind the rock. He's backing up a bit. I fire him, but it hits the front of the rock, and the Wolverine's taken out. But remember, I was going to fire at that bush there. And there's the target. If only I'd fired at their bush, I would have had a top gun. Oh no! There was somebody in that bush. I was right, and he's taken out. And now there's just the PP left on the enemy team, and he's hiding behind the building. And the SU-122 fires and misses. I fire and miss. So I have to get closer. I'm almost reloaded. Trying to get the angle so I can shoot behind the building. The closer I get, the further south I get, the easier the angle will be. So I decide I'm going to get as close to that rock as I can, and the VP's taken out before I can get the angle right. Oh, so bit of a disappointment at the end. I didn't get the top gun, but you can't get it every time. And if we look at the end of battle results, you can see I got a first class tanker in the M41 HMC and a bruiser medal for scoring at least 5 critical hits, module damages or crew incapacitations. And I picked up a fighter badge because I got more than 4 kills. In fact, I got 5. And on top of all that, I got the High Calibre for causing the most damage, at least 20% of the enemy vehicles. It should show that I've got a Reaper medal. Fortunately, it doesn't. But I did kill 3 tanks with 1 shot. The Panzer IV-H, the B1, and the Su-85. All were shot with consecutive shells, and they all were one-shotted. So for some reason, I was missing my Reaper, and I titled this, "Hey dude, where's my Reaper?" But But anyway, I'm sure that there's a reason why Wargaming denied me the Reaper for that game. I can't think why, because it was a perfect Reaper by the standards. Anyway, I managed to get 1,482 hit points. I scored top on kills with 5, and I came top on XP with 790. I fired 12 rounds, got 7 hits, 7 penetrations, 1 splash, damage of 1,482 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. I damaged 5 of the enemy, I killed 5 of the enemy. I earned 30,914 credits. After deduction for ammunition, I took away 24,854 credits. I earned XP of 1,185, and times 2 for the first victory of the day, I took away 2,370 XP. But I think the one thing you can see from this battle is that Nigel's spot, that position in C1, is incredibly powerful. And I'm not the only one who's discovered this. Other people have played that position and come away with medals like Gauze medals, High Calibers, Top Guns, you name it, they've come away with it. It's just so incredibly powerful. It's also fairly dangerous, because if an enemy comes over the island, you won't get much warning before they suddenly appear. But if they can't see you, if they don't know you're there, you can do an awful lot of damage to the tanks on the hill, and that can win your team the battle. So I hope you enjoyed this replay, and if you did, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the next replay. Thank you.